What's up guys, Riley back here with NRC, and today we are test tuning our Felony. We got this full custom drag build here. Got a kill mode motor, their drag edition. If you guys don't know, it's almost a rebranding for TP motors. So that thing's pretty sweet. Got some high powered fans run off separate batteries here that'll keep her nice and cool. And then we have the XLX ECU as well, running the whole system. And today we're going to be testing it. So we'll be using this original body we have here. This is the one we're using just to test today. It's beat up. We also have this newly painted, the Felony we bought on eBay. Got that all custom painted. We'll be using that for race day here in a couple months, but we still need to put some fenders and other stuff on there, so it's not quite done yet. We just wanted to give you a quick look at it because really proud of how it came out, so kind of cool. And so we'll be using this Sky RC GPS right here to be tracking all our speed and everything like that. This is our first test run, so we're not sure what to expect. Also with these kill mode motors, we were planning on running 8S. We're not sure if that's possible. We've been trying to do our research and find out if these things can take that much power. We're not sure yet. So if you guys know, we'd really appreciate it if you left us a comment down below. Maybe if you know something we don't about running 8S with these motors. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get it going. Holy crap, them fans are loud. That's pushing a lot of air through. I don't know if you can hear me over those suckers. They are howling. Wow, that sucker's loud. All right. Cool, it's working. So the standard racetrack is 132 feet. So that's what we're gonna do now, is we're gonna use that same GPS system to put the length here, since we don't got a huge measuring tape. Oh, yeah. If you pay attention to the car, I'll tell you 132. Oh, it cut out at 70.
That's like a cool length right there.
Yeah, here, let's just do that. Yeah. That'll be your finish line. We're using the Fly Sky here. It's a cool remote. It's already going in and messing with the settings because our car's pulling really hard to the right. So we're going to adjust that steering trim real quick on here. So give her another go. Woo! That was snappy.
Give it a rip and see. It's
All right.
pull really hard on that. At least you can see. Weird, it cuts out.
It cuts out?
Yeah.
Weird.
Right there again. But it doesn't really pull, so I get a pill, drop off, and slowly climb. So let's see.
Right.
That's not getting it full power. I mean, that's full trigger, but it's not taking off.
Maybe let's give her a quick Bernie to get them tires heated up, huh?
It's weird because it's not right off the launch, it's slow.
Yeah, go ahead. All right.
It's on and off. Hear it?
She's quick. Max speed 58.
78, 88.
98. So everything's running relatively cool, probably because of the fans. It's a cold day, but also because we weren't getting the power we expected out of this. Like I said before, we were expecting to run 8S with this, but we're worried that these motors may not be able to handle that. But today we just put our old Basher batteries in, 3S Lipos, nothing fancy, 30C I believe. So we weren't expecting to get the power we wanted out of it anyways today, but we weren't expecting, I think our top speed was like 58, which is really low. I think, the stock car goes faster than that, doesn't it?
Yeah, 97.
We had a 97 on the stock setup, so we were getting a lot of power cutting. Wasn't sure if that was because of our batteries. But every time we give it gas, it like cut. You can actually hear it at one point when we're driving. You can hear it spool up like whew, and then go back down and do the same thing a few times. And then its top end just wasn't there. So we'll take it home, plug it in, look over everything, and see if we can't figure out how to make this thing a little faster or a lot faster, because we're hoping this can be, a winner. Alright guys, so there you have it. We took out our Felony, ran it a little bit, ran into some issues with power, which we'll get into in a bit. But first, as you can tell, we finished up the painted body. We got the front splitter painted, matching the gray side skirts and the roof we have done on this, as well as the side skirts and the diffuser in the back. Those are all painted, slapped on some more stickers, and we also got a wheelie bar back here, which we'll be showing you in a little bit. But car's looking real good. Unfortunately, it wasn't running very good that day. Ran into some issues with power. Like I said before earlier in the video, we wanted to run this on 8S, and asked you guys for your help there in the comments. That was something we could do with these kill mode motors. We actually ended up sending an email to Kill Mode. They got back to us relatively quickly, so that was nice. And they said that they're not really meant for 8S, so they can take it. The problem seems to be with the bearings. After a while, that high RPM with 8S, they go out and the motor's done. The day we took this out, we just took our regular basher batteries, and we had to make an adapter because when we set the car up for the Gens Ace 2 4-cell batteries, we put these XT105s, I believe, on there. So we actually weren't going to use that type of battery. We were going to use these EC5 connectors, which are on just our basher batteries. So he wired up this little adapter here, but unfortunately the way he wired it up was parallel. For those of you who don't know, parallel is when you get two batteries running together, but not at the same time. So you use one and then the other, and that increases your runtime. So really that day we were only running 3-cell battery, 1 3-cell out of this. And when you think of that, it's actually pretty surprising the results we got, because we had this thing going 58 miles an hour on 3-cell, which blows my mind. That's crazy. So yeah, that's what ended up happening. That's why we were getting that winding. We imagined that's why we got it. It's because it was pulling too much power than the battery could actually give. So like, because it was just not giving enough power. Anyways, let's dive right into what we got in this thing with the breakdown. Alright guys, so first off, let's dive into the body to show off a little bit of this thing all finished. Same as last time, but now we got them silver side skirts looking real fresh. All black backed, got stickers on the inside, as well as the Don't Just Bash Blast up top. And then we got the Felony wing we ordered on eBay. So that's pretty sick, man. We're going to use that. Hopefully it's going to give us some good downforce on the rear end. So that's pretty much the body we got going now. It looks great, in my opinion. It came out really well. We just ordered the actual clear one and painted it ourselves. So then for the chassis, we now have the silver front splitter, as I talked about before. Got the lights in there, the green ones, so that's kind of cool. As well as the Basher Queen carbon fiber splitter, which we don't got all the screws in right now, but that's in there. Then we have the rear diffuser, got some lights in the exhaust pipe there, which we will show right now. Boom!
Whoa, those are bright.
Yeah, pretty sick, eh? Then we have our wheelie bar, which says Felony. I don't like the font they use for Felony, but it's a pretty solid wheelie bar. This thing ain't ever gonna break, or if it does, it's probably gonna break a lot more than the wheelie bar. That goes on there, that's pretty cool. As well as the green lights we have here. So that's sick.
Yeah.
Now let's dive into the motor, ESC, and all the other goodies we have in here. Okay, so we got the graphene batteries here, 3 cell each. Those will be powering our light system as well as our fans. They're not NTF fans, branded, but they're just as powerful and work great, which helps a lot to keep, you know, this big motor and big ESC cool. Going into the motor and ESC, we have the Kill Mode 2900 kV, which is, like I said earlier, a rebranding of the TP motor. Then we have the XLX ESC powering the motor. Then we have the capacitors built into this, as well as the second set of capacitors down below, Kill Mode Edition capacitors. So that'll help smooth things out. Down here, we currently have our receiver box opened up because we were messing around with the Castle link and going through the programming. That's all this. We got a custom box for the receiver because we had to use a little tiny one to run our gyro, which we have sitting up top on this carbon fiber plate along with the graphene batteries. And that's AVC, so that'll help keep the front end steady and stuff. Then we have our battery trays, which they're battery trays. These are not the batteries we're going to use. These are our basher ones that I talked about earlier. All right, so now on to the other side. We have our Sky RC GPS. That's going to help us test and tune and get data on the fly, as well as top speed and other fun stuff you need to help tune while you're driving. Then we have our Savic servo, which is custom mounted. We had to drill holes for that in a hot racing servo mount, so that's there. Then we have our PPS motor mount, which we have in there. And what's so cool about these is that when you space the spur and pinion gear, you can just screw it to get that perfect distance between the two. So those are really awesome. And then you might have noticed that our ESC is mounted on top of this top brace, which is a cool style. You've probably seen it on other videos. It's a brace with a plate that you can actually mount to give yourself more room for building. Anyways, guys, that's our Felony drag build. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to get out soon and do some more test runs and hopefully show you guys some higher speeds than 58. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, as well as hitting the bell if you are subscribed. Thanks again for watching, guys. We hope to see you next time.